Hi, this is Emily. I'm a librarian with the Durham County Library. I never thought to try to make paneer myself until COVID-19 put a hold on my usual trips to the little Indian grocery store. Necessity turned out to be the mother of discovery for me. It's so much easier than I thought it would be, and the results are delicious. Paneer is a soft white cheese found in many delicious Indian recipes. The ingredient list is short and simple. Here's what you'll need. 2 quarts of whole milk. You could also use part cream. About 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Plain white vinegar can also be used. Here's the equipment you'll need. A pot large enough to hold the milk. A large spoon for stirring. A colander or strainer. If you want to save the whey, you'll also need a bowl large enough to fit the colander or strainer. You'll need cheesecloth or a clean, thin muslin or linen cloth. Cheesecloth can be surprisingly expensive and can't be reused, so I encourage you to try to find or acquire an alternate cloth. I use a very old linen dish towel. You'll also need some rubber bands or string for tying and hanging the ball of cheese. Let's get started. First, place your strainer or colander in the sink, or if you want to save the whey, over a bowl. I save the whey and use it in soups. Line it with your cloth. Next, juice your lemons. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup, but it's possible you'll need a little more, so prepare about 2 extra tablespoons. Heat the milk slowly till it just comes to a gentle boil. If you're using a thermometer, this will be around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Stir the milk frequently and stay close. You don't want the milk to scorch. When you see it's just starting to boil, take it off the heat and gently stir in the lemon juice or vinegar. You should see the milk begin to separate almost immediately. If it doesn't look like this after a couple of minutes, you can add a little more lemon juice. Carefully pour the contents of the pot into the colander. The pot is heavy and the milk is hot, so be very careful. You might want to start by scooping out the curds and whey with a large ladle or measuring cup. Rinse the curds gently and briefly under cold water. Gather the ends of the cloth together. Again, remember that the curds are still hot, so do this carefully. Twist the top of your bundled cloth and secure it with rubber bands or string. Hang the ball of cheese over the sink or bowl. Let it drain for about 30 minutes. Press the wrapped cheese between 2 plates or pans and weigh it down. This is my setup, using an assortment of dishes and a cutting board, but use what you have. Be sure your setup is stable so it doesn't topple. Place the ball of cheese with the knot to the side if you want it to be smooth on the top and bottom. After an hour or 2, unwrap and admire your paneer. Great job, you did it. Keep it refrigerated until you're ready to use it. This recipe makes about 300 grams or 11 ounces of paneer. Cubed, it's around 3 cups. I used some of this batch in my favorite palak paneer recipe. You can find many ways to use it online or in Indian cookbooks. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make paneer. Check back at our YouTube channel often for crafts, recipes, and so much more for kids, teens, and adults.